Hello, Bill Hayes again. Well guys, today I'm going to bring you another how to shoot video. Yay! But it's not going to be me shooting. It's going to be Daranda instead. That's my wife. And she's going to be demonstrating because she's actually much better at the style of shooting that most people prefer. And that is where you take a cheek anchor, you have the traditional archery type stance and all that. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring it over to her shooting right now. And there's Daranda right there. Yay! Now she's going to show me and you how to shoot. First of all, look at this. Elbow nice and high, in line with the bands. Fork perpendicular to the bands. In other words, a 90-degree angle. That is very important. Gives you a good clean release all the way through. Elbow high, in line, fork perpendicular. Good. Now look at this pouch. The way she holds the pouch, she is so good at this. She's way better than me. Look at this right here. She's holding just in front of the ball, like this. And so when she squeezes and pulls back, the ball will release clean. It'll go straight, dead straight right through the forks, dead straight, boom, just like that. It's much better than mine. I hold mine backwards, upside down, or whatever. She holds it like that. That's really good. So you hold it by the ammo with a gap in front of it, like this. Pouch, dead straight, dead flat, just like that. Boom. She releases it with a tiny tug backwards at the same time. Did you notice that? Now, look at her feet. Her feet are bladed. That's right. They're straight, body standing sideways to the target, just like that right there. Comfortable, shoulder width apart, even distribution of weight. She can just sit there and shoot all day long, being very comfortable. When she draws, shoulders straight, hips straight, elbow nice and high, everything straight. What she didn't also tell you though is she is taking a little breath right there. She's taking a breath, she's breathing in, and then as she's holding, she's releasing, and then just before she releases, she holds her breath just slightly right then at that point. All right, let's pay attention and watch what she does that again. She's breathing in through her nose, out through the mouth, and she holds, boom, and then she fires. She holds and fires almost at the same time. All right, let's get a little view behind her like this so we can see what bands look like from this angle. Just leave the hat there, it's fine. I think we can manage it. All right, so she aims down the bands. Now here's what I want you to do, okay guys? Here's the target, all right? Now imagine this, there's a line going to the target, and that's on top of her bands. All right, so look at the way she has her bands set up here. Oh, by the way, this is the Alien Menace, this slingshot. It's one of my prototypes, but she likes this one, so I had to make it fancier. Anyway, this line is right there like that, and this line, so I can do this. Here, hold that up right there, good. So right here, the target, let's say the target's into my finger. The target's going to be just like that. It's going to be peeking just over the edge of the slingshot as she fires. Okay, now it's important for band weight to be right with the type of ammo that you're using. She's using a 7/16 steel, so she's using a 1-inch width by I don't know, it's probably about 7/8 or something like that taper. Okay, it's tapered from the where it attaches to the fork to the back right here, and it allows her to fling that ammo with good authority. Now she's shooting through the forks this way. You can shoot over the top with it exactly the same way. There's no real difference. You aim along the bands if they're to the side like it's one line, or you look at that line on there if it's through the forks. Oh, look at the way she's putting that on her cheek right there. That's really good. She's using her thumb and the back of her hand kind of like as a buttstock where she has a cheek rest. She uses like a cheek rest on a rifle stock, on a rifle butt, and that allows you a lot more stability. It's a really good way to do it. Look at this, perpendicular, coming straight back, straight in line, feet are good. And if you look at what she's shooting at, that down there is a she's taking alternating shots. Let me draw this in a little bit. You'll notice that there's a match right there, and she'll shoot some at the match, and then she'll shoot some at the box. Now what you do is you use a piece of paper or a box top or something like that, and that allows you to, well, that time she shot the match, obviously she's trying to show off. Oh, thank you. Anyway, so she's trying to show off a little bit for the camera there, but she kind of didn't like it. And she's alternating back and forth. Anyway, and that's important to be able to do that kind of stuff right there. You aim at a very small target like a match tip or something, and then you shoot at the box where you want to hit the box. Because as you're shooting at a match tip, your eyes will lie to you, your brain will lie to you, and you'll think, hey, I was really, really close. But then you shoot consistently at a box top or something like that, and you notice that your spread of your shots is a lot further than you thought it would be. And this right here keeps you honest. Again, feet are nice, hips are in line, shoulders in line, and as she draws, she pulls back, elbows nice and high, forearms straight in line with the bands, everything shoots. She's actually a lot better shot than I am when she uses this style of shooting. Now about the bands there. The bands, of course, those are 1 inch tapered, to probably to about 7/8 inch. That's for 7/16 inch. If you had a half inch steel or maybe even half inch lead on there, you use 1 inch bands. And if you had a 3/8 inch, you would use probably 3/4 inch bands tapered to a 5/8. If you're using 1/4 inch steel or something very light like that, or maybe even airsoft ammo, or stuff that's getting really down there, the max you would probably use is a 1/4 inch wide band. You use using TheraBand Gold or .03 latex. Well, guys, I guess that's pretty close to it. I don't see a whole lot else that we need to discuss on it. I mean, feet, shoulders. You got your breath control going there. She breathes out and then holds her breath slightly right before she shoots. Perpendicular, elbow high, good release. Did you just like that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I thought I heard it.
It's just a tip.
Oh, you just took the tip off. Great. All right. Well, anyway, I guess that's about it. We'll catch you next time. If there's any questions or comments or anything like that, be sure to leave them and we'll try to answer them. All right. Thanks, and y'all have a good day. Say goodbye.
Bye.